Welcome to your love reading for September 2017. This reading is for my fire sign Sagittarius. I literally never came in a lot of close contact with the Sagittarius. So between that and the Gemini, I always kind of wanted to have a friendship because I like meeting other signs and having a personal experience with them. But that's besides the point. This is a love reading. I read my love cards in the upright. I believe in love, positivity, and even if the message may seem negative, I look at it as positive and on the way. Because guess what? We have too much negativity in our life to embrace any more negativity through a love reading. Love is love, okay? I truly believe love is love. So let's get on with our reading. First, you have the balanced archangel Zankiel. I could be pronouncing that wrong. I'm gonna have to look that up. We talking about balance. This is a major arcana card. The message here is the need for balance and moderation, cooperation, and compromises. Wait for the perfect timing. Okay, so this is a strong card, especially for it to be the first card that came out. This card is telling me that, whew, excuse me, you need to look for a balance. Okay, this new loved one, this person not going anywhere, but you need to make sure that you're balanced enough to keep this person around. Wait for perfect time, and maybe I believe that you're pursuing someone. It seems like you Sagittarius right now, you're pursuing someone, and this person may not be responding to you fast enough, may not be, you know, responding to your charm and your spark, and they may not be moving in the pace that you want them to move in. Okay, you can't freak out and be like, you know what? Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. You can't freak out and be like, you know what? Whatevs. No, be patient. You know, good things come to those who wait. Be patient with this person. Pace yourself. Give that person, because if you move too fast, I'm hearing that you're gonna run this person away. They're gonna feel smothered. So for that one that you've been working on, that relationship you've been working on it a little bit longer. Because once you have it, it's gonna be worth it. Okay. My next card is the Six of Water. Okay. Six beautiful cups with a beautiful mermaid. You see two. It's childlike. Okay. So okay, here it is. You have the six cups. You have that mermaid, but it's a child there. You see the child? You see the other child behind, like playing in the water. The message that we have here is memories from your history or childhood, issues regarding children, romanticizing about the past. So maybe in your childhood was rough. I'm hearing for a lot of you all had a challenging childhood, and this person that you're chasing essentially may have a child, or maybe have two children. Oh, excuse me. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. Um, yeah, and because you're so excited and you're growing attached to these kids, and the time that you all have started talking, you romanticizing about a family with this person, but maybe the children are not too fond of you. Let me tell you something. Kids can pick up on energies, okay? And if you are rushing and kind of like presenting an element of like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's presenting an element of like impatience. Them kids can feel that. So slow down, because let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. If you want to run, if this person is worth it, the quicker way you run that person off, if you started being a little too clingy and not have a perfect balance, and the kids say, "Mommy or Daddy, I don't really like him or her. Like, they cool and whatever, but they kind of, they crowd me a little bit, And if they have teenagers, hey, teenagers gonna tell how it is, and they're already protective over their parents. So be careful. create a balance. Don't run them off. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. I really don't want you all to be lonely because you done ran off someone that you really cared about, that I can potentially see that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. You're happy with them. You like them. You love them, but you want to move this fast. Maybe you're in a hurry to get married, I'm hearing. And they just not quite because they already have 2 kids. Maybe from a previous marriage. And I'm not just saying 2 kids because I'm seeing these two play, but I'm really feeling like it's 2 kids. I'm really feeling 2 kids here. Possibly a boy, a boy, a boy, and girl. The next card we have is the Ten of Waters. The message that we have here is I believe it's a boy and a girl. I don't know why I just paused right then, but it could. Okay, so the message here, I'm sorry. If I get a message, I am going to pause and I'm going to say whatever I hear. A contented and rewarding family life. Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationship. So this is just going told what I've been talking about here. If you play your cards right and be patient and pace yourself and allow those kids to really feel you and get to know you, and for them to say they are comfortable with you, you are going to be fulfilled and rewarded openly, emotionally, psychologically, material. All this is going to be a trusting, beautiful relationship, something that you've been looking for a while. You're going to gain these kids' trust, and you're going to have that balance, okay? So play your cards right. If you want this person to stay in your life, don't run them off by being weird and clingy. I'm joking, but just be careful. Pace yourself. Find that beautiful balance, okay? Our next card here is the Ace of Air. In our air signs like Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Oh, they are something else. Do you hear me? I love them, though. I freaking love them. The message here is brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation and a challenging beginning. So listen, this is what I'm getting. Now that you have, because we move on and you actually follow through, like I'm telling you now, pace yourself, and you find that balance. This person have children, so there's gonna be new challenges. Now that you done got this out the way, now the kids love you. Now y'all looking at marriage. Now you found a balance. Everything is, great now. I'm hearing previous spouse coming in presented a new challenge. Have patience. If you have that solid balance, this won't waver you. But see the truth in the situation. Understand that these children have a mother, have a father that's in their life. Manifest new ideas and inspirations of how to deal with this properly while still being an effective spouse and potentially a step parent. Okay? Don't get so frustrated and hung up on yourself that you either run this lady or man away, or you make these kids hate you. Because believe me, them kids hate you and you in this relationship, I promise you, it's not going to be balanced at all whatsoever. Okay? So I'm gonna pull from my Oracle deck, representing the past, present, and future. Okay? So I'm almost shuffled the wrong deck. Okay. This is going to be for tonight. I want to just get my fire signs out the way and I can move on to my other signs. Spirit, can you bring forth a beautiful message for my Sagittarius? A message with clarification. A message in regard to love, family, togetherness, and balance. Spirit, these are the things that I pulled from the previous love reading. And we just need some clarification. Some past thoughts and feelings. A card that represents some past thoughts or feelings. Give me a clarification message a card that's representing the current state of mind, of our Sagittarius. And lastly and not least, send us through a beautiful message representing the future if they follow through with this balance and pace themselves. What beautiful things they can look forward to in the future, the near future. We're talking about 6 months to a year future. Okay. So first we want to talk about perspective. Okay. In the past, you were able to evaluate the situation. You were able to look at the situation to see that this new suitor, whether it's a male or female, have 2 children, and that is this what you really wanted? I believe you said yes, because I see that you still pursuing this relationship. But in the current area now, you in a sense of stillness. Okay. You are at a standstill because you're overthinking it. You're trying to force it. So now the kids is a little bit reluctant to be around you. They, they like you. They like you. But you're doing the most right now. Calm down. If you remember the things that you put in perspective and you use this stillness time to try to rejuvenate, to kickstart something new, to try to say, okay, let me assess this. Go back to putting things in perspective, assess the situation, and see how you can get this relationship back moving, because I know you want it. Okay? Next card is talking about generation. Okay? Now look, think about it. Generation, children, you dealing with family. Because once you're with somebody with children, it's not just about you anymore. It's about them, those kids, And to me, I'm hearing that you're with someone that have a strong family background. This person have family at the wazoo, and this family is involved in their life. This is not one of those people that have kids and the family don't deal with them no more. I believe that this person is like the baby of the family, I'm hearing, and they are not too keen about just letting anybody in. Okay? You got to be patient and find that balance. You can't rush it, because believe me, those old timers in the family gonna pick up on that, and they're gonna pull their kid to the side and be like, look here, baby, this person's in a rush. And why are they in a rush? You know what I'm saying? What they're in a rush for? If they're in a rush, they're gonna probably tell the kid to slow down. This person in a rush, don't be in a rush to be with them, because if they're in a rush, that mean they trying to hide something. Believe me, I have heard those exact words. That what I can tell you. My family structure is not as tight, but I've literally been in family, part of families, and if you look a little rushed, a little herky jerky, they're gonna pull their kid aside and be like, hey, and be careful with this one. Around those kids, be careful who you put in these people's life. You got to understand. You trying to move fast gonna, for one make you look bad. That's one of the main things it's gonna do. Make you look crazy. Make it look like, okay, why are you in such a rush? I'm hearing same-sex couple. Let me tell you something. If you are in a partnership with someone that this is their first same-sex relationship, and the kids have um never been around their parents, significant other that is the same sex, so this is all new. Okay, you rushing gonna make them be like, okay, what the devil is going on? Is this person just looking for someone with stability to take care of them, or do they really love my mom, and what is this, and these are new feelings, and what is my friends gonna think? um so just be careful. And this generation card just letting you know that, look, you're gonna deal with it. You're gonna deal with that family. I really believe you're going to deal with that family. Have patience. If this is who you really want, work with and through this family. Give these kids something to trust. Okay? And trust your instinct, okay? So lastly, I'm going to pull what I like to call a meditative card. And what this meditative card is going to represent is it's going to be the tone, okay? It's going to be the tone for September. Something that you can look back on, think back on, and say, yeah, all right. That was the message. That was a beautiful message, and I can, as my aunt would say, nibble off of it for the rest of the month of September. So, Spirit, I'm asking you to bring forth a message that Sagittarius can feed off of for the rest of September. It can be in the back of their mind. It could be a message they can meditate on. Something beautiful, something prosperous, something in love, something about family, togetherness. Bring them a greater understanding, something they can use throughout the month. Useful spirit for my Sagittarius for the month of September. Okay. What we got here? Messenger of fire. Okay. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to read the message that comes with this card. And let me see here. Fire. Messenger of fire. Come and bring a message. And this card is a representation of determination for a new adventure, innovation, independent creative action, spirited and strong-headed. Strong-headed. You have an unstoppable spirit and can co-create all that you desire. Surrounded by spirit, illuminated by the wisdom of the rising up within you, you set forth on a path to innovate. You trust in your vision and act accordingly, remaining true. Oh, I messed that up. You, because I'm reading it, it goes as I trust in my vision and act accordingly, remaining true to what I most value and desire, which can manifest in many forms. And I had to turn that around, which is why I'm stumbling. Turn that around and say you, because this is a message for you. You can trust in your vision and act accordingly, remaining true to what you most value and desire, which can manifest in many ways. Okay? Trust your gut, trust your vision. With that patience and that balance, trust. You got this. This is your relationship. This is your soulmate. This is your life. This is your family, okay? You know what? And lastly, what message I want to give you is go on an outing. Take your spouse or your whatever I say spouse, I feel like y'all gonna get married. On a date, but not just with them, with the kids. Now, while you're out on this date, because this is what I'm getting, I really think it's important. I'll tell you all. Don't try to buy the kids. Don't try to say, oh, look, try to get them the nicest thing or the prettiest thing. No. Make them, try to get to know them. See what they like, what they don't like, what they think funny, what they don't think funny. Truly get to know these kids. Believe me, it's going to be rewarding in more than one way. They're going to allow you to get in tune with your childlike element, okay? So that's the message I have for you all for September. Short, sweet, straight to the point. Much love, peace, and motivation to you. Patience, Sagittarius, patience. And until next time, see you in October.